Last week, the first living drug in India received regulatory approval, marking a significant milestone in the country's cancer care. But what is a living drug and why is it important for cancer care? Hello and welcome to ThePrint. I am Sumi Sukanya Datta, and in today's episode, I am going to tell you what CAR T-cell therapy is and why its arrival in India may be good news for thousands of cancer patients. The Central Drugs Standard Control Organization or CDSCO on October 13th approved the first CAR T or chimeric antigen receptor T-cell therapy. It's a cutting-edge immunotherapy developed by ImmunoACT, a company incubated at the IIT Bombay for the treatment of leukemia and refractory or relapsed lymphoma, which are cancers of the lymph system. CAR T-cell therapy for treating specific type of cancers were first approved in the US in 2017, and as of now, 6 therapies by various drug makers have been approved by the US FDA. Since the therapy uses a patient's own genetically engineered cell or target cancer, it is also called a living drug. In the US, this therapy costs about $400,000 or nearly rupees 3.3 crore for every patient. The therapy by ImmunoACT named NextCAR19, however, has been indigenously developed in collaboration with the Tata Memorial Center. ImmunoACT has tied up with around 20 hospitals, public and private, in India so far, and patients are already registering for the therapy. The company plans to make it available to Indian patients at about rupees 30 to 40 lakhs. Its CEO Rahul Purwar told us that the clinical data from phase 1 and 2 indicates nearly 70% overall response rate in about 60 patients in whom it was tested. Immunil Therapeutics, a biotech startup backed by Biocon founder Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw and US-based oncologist author Dr. Siddharth Mukherjee, is also waiting for the market authorization of this product. But how does this therapy work? How is NextCAR19 different from other CAR T-cell therapies available in developed countries? And what may be therapy's limitations and significance in cancer care? We'll try to explain these. Immunotherapy for cancer, through which monoclonal antibodies made in laboratories are infused in patients, have been around for nearly 2 decades. In case of CAR T-cell therapy, a type of white blood cells called T cells are taken out from a patient's body through a process called apheresis. These cells are genetically engineered to recognize the cancer cells, multiply faster, and stay for a longer duration in a patient's body. Following genetic engineer, during which scientists engineer the T cells by adding a manufactured CAR or disarmed virus that delivers DNA sequences required to alter T cells, the converted T cells can target a specific protein on the cancer cells. These changed T cells grow and multiply in the lab. Once there are enough cells, patients are given an infusion containing these cells back into their bloodstreams. The whole process can take several weeks and is carried out in a hospital setting under close medical supervision. ImmunoACT has a major advantage with NextCAR19 in comparison to other CAR T-cell therapies available abroad, is that it uses more humanized CAR rather than CAR derived from mouse, which are used in genetic re-engineering of T cells. As a result, the chance of neurotoxicity or changes in the nervous system, which is a common side effect of CAR T-cell therapies, is far less with the therapy approved in India. Oncologists say that while most patients experience minimum side effects, some may encounter phenomena like cytokine release, which can sometimes be life-threatening. There can be other adverse effects too, such as raised risk of infection, which can also occur with various immunotherapy or monoclonal antibody treatments. They also say that CAR T-cell therapy is still relatively expensive and more research, innovation, and efforts to make it more accessible to the broader population are necessary. For now, CAR T-cell therapy is indicated only in patients in whom there is a relapse of blood cancers or lymphoma. However, some recent studies have shown that it was better than standard treatment in case of specified cancers after their initial or first-line chemotherapy. Studies have also shown that the results with the therapy are slightly better in case of pediatric population. Also, research is currently underway to analyze whether the treatment with CAR T-cell therapy can be provided in case of autoimmune diseases such as lupus, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis. Clinical trials are also on to understand the therapy's usefulness for solid tumors such as cancers of breast, kidney and lungs. Cancer researchers say that CAR T-cell therapy has the potential to emerge as the fifth pillar of cancer care. The other four pillars of cancer remains chemotherapy, surgery, radiation therapy and targeted therapy. Thank you for watching.